gentlemen, welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry. At this time, we ask that you please silence all cell phones and pagers, and as you know, flash photography and video recording is not allowed. We also ask that you please remove all caps and hats so the people behind and around you can enjoy the view. Gum chewing is not allowed, and please don't stick it under your seat. We're happy that you've joined us here at the Orange Blossom Opry and ask that you please take all refuse with you to the nearest exit as you leave the auditorium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Gene Watson is in the house. That's it. Well, look yonder coming down that railroad track. Well, look yonder coming down that railroad track. Hey, it's the Orange Blossom Special. Bringing my baby back, yeah, buddy. How y'all doing tonight? I'll tell you what, Gene Watson is in the house. That's the kind of noise you need to be making, folks, when he comes out here. Don't be doing that. How y'all doing, Hover? Pretty good. Welcome to the Orange Blossom Opry, everybody. We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band. How many people are here tonight for the very first time? Put your hands up. Let me see if we got any new folks. All right, oh, all right. Well, welcome, everybody. Where you been? You what? Okay. Well, we're glad that you're here. Are you having a good time so far? Is there anything I could do for you? Get you anything? Shut up and bring Gene Watson out. No, I got that. Well, we'll get around to that in a minute. All right, anyway, welcome to the show, folks. I'm going to take a second and introduce the band. For those of you who are new, we are the Orange Blossom Opry Band. We play here on Friday nights most of the time. On Saturday, we share the stage with a lot of the acts that come in, and we also back some of the acts. Say hello to Mr. and Mrs. Late right here. And I guess what we'll do is, let me introduce the band to you real quick, and then we'll play some music, all right? How's that? Ladies and gentlemen, this guy down here on the far left, to look at him, he doesn't look like much, but let me tell you something. He is a ball of fire, I will tell you that. He plays the guitar, he plays the drums, he's our bass player, he's our stage manager, road manager, tour manager, bus driver. He does it all. Say hello to our pal from the great state of Illinois. That's Kevin Kingston, everybody. And the gentleman back there playing the fire out of the fiddle plays the fire out of anything that he happens to put in his hands. He's one of the finest musicians I've had the opportunity to share the stage with. He's from the great state of Iowa. And everybody that comes here all the time, you all know what to do on three. And do it loud. 1, 2, 3. Hey! That's Hey Dougie, Doug Stock, everybody. The gentleman behind me, hails from Florida. He's the only Floridian really in the band. And he's back there. He's one of the finest drummers that you can find for these prices. No, he's one of the finest drummers I've had the opportunity to work with. He's our pal. Everybody say hello to Todd Bowers. There he is. For some reason, on the front of your drum set, it says Gene Watson. Oh, his drum set's over there in the corner. Ladies and gentlemen, the newest member of the Orange Blossom Opry Band hails from Bandera, Texas. Say hello to our pal, Mickey Adams. And the lead singer, who is also a fine musician who plays the fire out of the guitar, there are 4 pedal steel players in this band alone. Plays pedal steel, plays drums, plays a great piano, a killer harmonica. He is our lead singer. Everybody say hello to Dustin Jenkins. Real quick, the 6th member of the Orange Blossom Opry Band is our sound man who makes us sound good not only here but on Facebook. Twice Grammy nominated for his work with Dolly Parton. Say hello to Nathan Smith back there. The girl running all the videos up on the right, her name's Karen. Hello to her. And the rock star, how many of y'all were, anybody here last night? Did y'all see Eddie? Eddie stole the show last night. Eddie, most people don't know this. It was never good enough to be a Chip and Dale dancer. He was the Chip and Dave dancers. But that's Fast Eddie right there. Say hello to Fast Eddie doing all the lights. My name's Bobby Randall, y'all. We're going to play a few songs. What key is this? Hey, I come here looking for something I couldn't find anywhere else. I'm not trying to be nobody, just want a place to be myself.
I spend 1,000 miles at fun bin. Yes, I want blisters on my heels, trying to find me something better here on the streets of Bakersfield.
Say you don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care less how I feel. How many of you would care to judge me? Walk the streets of Bakersfield. Some time in San Francisco. I spent a night there in the can. They threw this drunk man in my jail cell. I took old Dougie's mandolin,
left in my watch and my old house key. Don't want folks thinking that I'd steal. And I thanked him as I was leaving. I headed out to Bakersfield.
Say you don't know me, but you don't like me. You say you care less how I feel. How many of you would sit and judge me? Ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Say you don't know me, but you don't like me. You say you care less how I feel. How many of you would sit and judge me? Ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? How many of you would sit and judge me? Ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Thank you. I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man. You already have a good time in here tonight, let me hear you, hey! Oh, the whole town's talking about the line I'm walking that leads right to your door. Oh, how I used to roam, I was a rolling stone. Well, I used to have a wild side, they say country mile wide. I'd burn those beer joints down, that's all changed now. You turned my life around. Oh, I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man. I used to love them and leave them. Oh, I'd brag about my freedom, how no one could tie me down. Then I met you, now my heart beats true. Baby, you and me together feels more like forever than anything I've ever known. We're right on track, I ain't looking back. Oh, I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man. Come on, Bobby. Well, I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man. Oh, I saw the light, I've been baptized by the fire in your touch and the flame in your eyes. I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man. Oh yeah, I'm born to love again, I'm a brand new man. Yes, I am.
All right. We're going to slow things down just a little bit, do a Vince Gill song for you. Is that okay? Anybody like Vince Gill? I'll do that.
Look at us. After all these years together, look at us. After all that we've been through, look at us. Still leaning on
But if you want to see how true love should be, then just look at us. Look at you, still pretty as a picture. And then look at me, 'cause I'm still crazy over you. Look at us, still believing in forever. When you want to see how true love should be, then just look at us. Oh, and in 100 years from now, I know without a doubt they'll all look back and wonder how we made it all work out. Chances are that we'll go down in history. And when they want to see how true love should be, they'll just look at us. Y'all put your hands together, Mr. Doug Stock, as he plays still for you here tonight. Chances are that we'll go down in history. And when they want to see how true love should be, they'll just look at us. Whoa. See how true love should be, they'll just look at us. Ooh. Thank y'all.
Dustin Jenkins, everybody. Yeah, I'm here. I'm ready.
Here's some Bride in the Ride in A flat. But so many men have held her hand, only one held her attention. He put her proud on the downhill slide, faster than she cares to mention. Her feelings are all out of focus, nothing is clear anymore. Her heart is playing hocus pocus, trying to even the score. So think what you want, do what you may. You're just a game that she's gotta play. Like a fast moving train on the slow setting sun, she's love on the loose with the heart on the run. Love on the loose with the heart on the run. There's a pain in her heart where her love used to be. He cut her loose, now she's fancy free. Well, she makes the rules now when she plays the game. She thinks it's better that way. Now when she sees, she lights up the night. Neon eyes sparkling bright. heart is something that you never win. That don't mean you can't try. So think what you want, do what you may. You're just a game that she's gotta play. Like a fast-moving train on a slow-setting sun. She's in love on the loose with her heart on the run. Love on the loose with her heart on the run. Her feelings are all out of focus. Nothing is clear anymore. Her heart is playing hocus pocus, just trying to even the score. So think what you want, do what you may. You're just a game that she's gotta play. Like a fast-moving train on a slow-setting sun. She's in love on the loose with her heart on the run. A fast-moving train on a slow-setting sun. She's in love on the loose with her heart on the run.
Kingston, everybody. I say this all the time, but I need to say this for all you new folks that have been here. I'm probably the luckiest guy in the whole world when it comes to the music business. My luck has far surpassed my talent. But I've had the opportunity to play in several pretty famous bands, but I've never had the opportunity to play in a band that's any better than the Orange Blossom Opry Band. And to show you exactly what I'm talking about, say hello to our pal Mickey Adams back there. Mickey, say hi.
Hi, everybody. Happy New Year. Yeah, ready. These Highway 40 blues, well, I want holes in both my shoes. I've counted the days since I've been gone. I'd love to see the lights of home. Wasted time and money too, squandering youth in search of truth. In the end I stand to lose, Lord, I'm about to pay my dues. The Highway 40 blues, the highway called when I was young, and told me lies of things to come, like fame and fortune lie ahead. That's what the billboard lies they said. Those shattered dreams, my mind is numb. My money's gone, still got my thumb. My eyes are filled with bitter tears, 'cause I ain't been home in years. Got the Highway 40 blues. Come on, Bobby. I've rambled all around like a rolling stone from town to town. And pretty girls, I have to say, but none of them could make me stay. And I played the music halls and bars, had fancy clothes and big fine cars, things this country boy can use. Dixieland was sure as you. Got the Highway 40 blues.
everybody. Don't try that at home. Ladies and gentlemen, I know most of you have been sitting there all night and saying, yeah, we say, hey, Dougie. But he just sits back there. What does hey, Dougie actually do? And I thought this would be a prime time for you to introduce yourself, say hello to these folks, and do something for crying out loud.
Well, I do sell Amway. So there's that. I was toting my pack along the dusty when I'm up the road, when along came a semi with a high canvas covered load. If you're going to win a mucker man, with me you can ride. And so I climbed into the cab, I settled down inside. He asked me if I'd seen a road with so much dust and sand. I said, listen, bud, I've traveled every road in this here land. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I crossed the deserts bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Windsor, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Manama, Apollonia, Dangle, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tokyo, Clear, Avenue, American. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Let's take it up. And Austin, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texas, Colorado, Mayfair, Halliday, Caladay, Clean Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oscar, Tennessee, Hennessy, Chippewa, Spare Lake, Grand Lake, Cradle Lake, Devils of the Pete's Sake. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Omaha, Sheffield, Jacksonville, Waterloo, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Tellico, Argentina, Dominica, Pasadena, Catalina, see what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Are you done? You know what? I believe you could probably play faster than that. I don't think I could sing any faster than that, but you could probably play faster than that. Would you all like to see Bobby just rip it up there really quick? All right, well, we gotta have a little help from Todd here, and he's gonna set a pace that he knows Bobby can handle. So, a nice round of applause for Todd Bowers. Perfect.
You win.
All right, well, maybe I'll give it a try. Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Buffalo, Toronto, Windsor, Sarasota, Wichita, Tulsa, Ottawa, Oklahoma, Tampa, Panama, Manama, Apollonia, Dangle, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tokyo, Clear, Avenue, Hamburg. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. I cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe that mountain air, man. Travel, I've had my share, man.
I know some places you ain't been.
Well, I've been everywhere.
Hang me out to dry, will you? You will at some point, folks. Well, since Gene Watson's on the show tonight, we're going to do 2 more songs, and I thought we should dig back and do something that's really a country song. And here's a song that's kind of special to me. There's a little bit of history behind it, but this, for those of you who know anything about songwriting, Harlan Howard was an incredible songwriter in Nashville, Tennessee. And he wrote his first #1 song. This is his first #1 song, recorded by a disc jockey in the great state of Texas, and was his first and only #1 song. So here it goes. Well, you were mine for just a while, but now you're putting on the style, and you never once look back at your whole across the tracks. You're the gossip of the town, and now my heart can still be found where you tossed it on the ground to pick me up on your way down. Pick me up on your way down when you're blue and all alone. When the glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy, and they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down. Turn it around, Dougie. They have changed your attitude, made you haughty and so rude. Your new friends can take the blame. Underneath you're still the same. But when you learn these things are true, I'll be waiting here for you. When you tumble to the ground, pick me up on your way down. Up on your way down when you're blue and all alone. When the glamour starts to bore you, come on back where you belong. You may be their pride and joy, but they'll find another toy, and they'll take away your crown. Pick me up on your way down. When you tumble to the ground, pick me up on your way down. That's country music right there. By golly, if I ever heard it. All right. What do you say? You ready for another one?
No. Yeah, let's do it. Odds were against us, but baby, here we are. In our own little place, in our own little corner of this whole cold world. Just got a little warmer for the rest of my life. I'm gonna hold you in my arms. And when they carve my stone, all they need to write on it was live the man who got all he ever wanted. Tell me something, who could ask for more than to be living in a moment you would die for? Oh, if we never get rich on what money can buy, it don't matter, and I'll tell you why. 'Cause I've got it all when I'm holding you this way. Hey, I live to love you, I die to keep you safe inside these arms and need you. I'll be loving you with the very last breath I take. Oh, and when they carve my stone, all they need to write on it is once lived a man who got all he ever wanted. Oh, tell me something, who could ask for more than to be living in a moment you would die for? moment. Oh yeah, I'm loving every minute. Hey, tell me something. Who could ask for more than to be living in a moment you would die for? I'm living in a moment I would die for. I'm living in a moment, I would die for. Hey. Ty Herndon for you. Thank y'all.
T. Graham Brown told me one time, never talk over your applause. So I waited till the last one before I said anything. Did you know that? Y'all have a good time so far? How many of you folks right now want your money back? Put your hand up. You all right, Roger? Always worry about you. Well, we're going to do one more song, folks, and we're out of here. We hope you all have had a good time today. God bless each and every one of you for coming out. God bless each and every one of you for supporting the Orange Blossom Opry. Heather and Roger Byers are back there. They are the owners. And thanks to them for keeping this place going through all this tough times. And thank you all for supporting us and coming out to all the shows. Dougie, who is this gentleman over here, he and I picked out a tender love ballad that we thought we would close the show with, because this is kind of a tender sort of thing. Maybe you want to reach and get a hold of your partner sitting next to you, put your arm around him and get that. You don't even know the notes. If y'all could say, "Hey, Todd," maybe he'll kick it off. Well, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind. He was way behind. He was willing to make a deal. He come upon this young lad, sawing on a fiddle and playing it hot. The old devil jumped up on a hickory stump and said, "Boy, let me tell you what. Well, I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to make a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play pretty good fiddle, son, but give the devil his due, because I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better than you." The boy said, "My name's Bobby, and it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet you're going to regret, because I'm the best it's ever been. Johnny, you rosin up your bow and play your fiddle hard, because hell's broke loose in Georgia, and the devil deals the cards. If you lose, you get this shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil gets your soul." Opened up his case and he said, "I'll start this show." And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. Then he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. Then a band of hillbillies all joined in and it sounded exactly like this. Well, the devil finished it. Johnny said, "You're pretty good there, son, but sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done." He played "Fire on the Mountain, Run, Boys, Run." Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Credit as a dough, now don't shout. devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat, and he placed that golden fiddle on the floor at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, "Devil, you come on back if you ever want to try again, because I told you once, you son of a, I'm the best it's ever been." He played Fire on the Mountain, run, boys, run. Devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Rabbits in the hot dog, don't y'all know? We're the Orange Blossom Opry Band. God bless y'all. We'll be right back with Gene Watson. Thank y'all. Doug Stock on the fiddle.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Orange Blossom Opry Band. Let's get